Hello everyone, welcome to this video. It's me, Don Maarko, and I'm back again with another video. I've just arrived in Yingge train station, and in this video I'm going to Yingge Ceramics Museum to see if it is free. And the reason I'm going to go and see if it's free is because I was looking at it on Google Map and it said if you live in New Taipei City, which I do, that it is free entry for any resident of New Taipei City. So basically I thought, is that really true? Let's go and have a look. So I'm going to have a look. So let's crack on with the day and see if it is free or not free. Let's do it. Even if it's not free, I'll just pay to get in anyway. It'll only be about £2 or something. So let's get on with it. I just got to Yingge Ceramics Museum now. It's behind us there, and I can see there's a little ticket booth down there. I presume that is for the museum. So I'm going to go over and see if it really is free to get in if you live in New Taipei City. Let's go and have a look, eh? 你好，我新北市人，送的吗？
台湾的吗？那台湾的才可以。我看看，
我给你看。
我看看。
所以送得进去吗？
对，到入口处那边给他看。
好。
啊，给那个验票人员看。
谢谢。
大门口哈，谢谢。
I don't know how well I recorded that because I was just holding my camera and talking to the woman, but it is free if you live in New Taipei City. I give her my resident card with my address on and it's free, but at the same time, if you don't live in New Taipei City, it's only £2 to get in, so it's not really. I'm inside the museum now. This is it behind us. It's got signs to go up and down and all sorts, so I'm just going to explore. It's big inside, bigger than it looks outside. It's a bit like a tortoise. That's my old saying back, it's a bit like a tortoise. It's got 3 floors. I'll show you on the map. So there's the floor plan there, look. I guess I'm on the first floor. So this is Yingge Ceramics Museum, and it is $80 to get in, or if you live in New Taipei City it's free, and it's one of the more famous museums in Taipei. I wouldn't say it's like top rank, but if you lived here for a while and you live nearby, you know about this museum, because this town, Yingge, it's all about ceramics and pottery. So I'm gonna have a look around. I've been here years ago, but I haven't been recently, so been looking at it on Google Maps for a while, so let's have a look about. I'm gonna start in this little outside area. It's called the Ceramics Park. Let's have a quick look out here and get back into the aircon. There's a map on the wall there. The Ceramics Park looks actually quite huge. I thought it would just be like a little area. It looks massive on the map. I'll give you a quick gander, give a quick look. That is the Ceramics Park there, look at that. It's kind of big like. Let's have a look about. That's where I am. I'm here, and there's all of that to explore, look. And that's the museum building behind us. That's the back of it. It doesn't look anything special, does it? It just looks like a random building. I've changed my mind. I'm going to leave the Ceramics Park for the end. I'm going to go back into the museum. There's quite a bit to see in the Ceramics Park, so get back into the museum. The reason I come back inside is because the outside area is huge and I've only got a couple hours before the museum closes, and also there's an exit from that park at the back, so if needs most I can go to the park at the end and go out the exit. I'm walking up the stairs to the permanent exhibition. I want to see the permanent exhibition first on the second floor, so let's get to that. So the permanent exhibition behind us is called Once We Were Here, and they've got it set up where if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, each room 1, 2, 3, 4 in order, you see the history of the pottery and the ceramics in this town of Yingge. So I'm going to do it in order, and I'm going to see the history leading up to the present day. Hopefully that's what I think it should be. That's what I think it's going to be. Let's see if it is. So this first gallery that we're going in is showing ceramics from Taiwan in the 17th century, and it shows that in the 17th century and the 20th century, ceramics in Taiwan changed with the influence of the Dutch. What else does it say? The Dutch and the Spanish influence of the Dutch and the Spanish. So it says pottery in Taiwan's been around for like 4,000 years. So let's show you a bit of that. This is the first stuff I can see here, look. So this is from 1895. It says it's a Japanese lidded tea bowl. And this one on the left, the smaller bowl, this is from the 17th century. This says it's an introduction of Chinese production techniques. This is showing you Taiwan, retracing the steps of the ceramics, look. It's from the Qing dynasty from 1636, the one on the left. But look, they get better as you go along, look. These are all from the 16th century, these. It's kind of amazing, to be honest, to think that they can make this kind of stuff in the 16th century, but especially when it's so detailed in that. All this stuff here is from the 1800s to the 1900s, but look at it, the vase in particular is mint. How have they made that colours like that? This says it's a bowl set for worship rituals, and an incense holder. Found after World War II. These are quite modern, 1970s. Bisque fire round fruit box, 1970s that. This is old Buddhas, Geordie, Gong, Guanyin, they're all still popular today. These are from the 16th century. Look at that. Some detail on them, like. I love out like this history. I just expected it to all be bowls and that. I didn't expect it to be Buddhas and stuff as well. So that's interesting. This one is about Taiwan's beliefs being a mixture of Chinese Buddhism and Taoism. And these are like the deities that people pray to. All of these were made in the 16th century. Look at them. It says on the wall behind us that ceramics was often used to make the deities for Taiwan's folk reliefs. So they would use ceramics to make the Buddhas and stuff, which is pretty cool. Like, the designs on them are mint, considering a lot of them are from like the 16th and the 17th century, pure class. I didn't expect to see things like this. I just expected bowls and plates and that kind of stuff. So I'll show you this little section. It's all about religion. So this little section here, that bit, and if I pan over quickly to the other side, this bit here, you see the white like displays, the white display units. This is all religious beliefs. These deities here are what the immigrants brought over when they sailed over from China. They brought these. Most of them are Matsu. Matsu is like the sea goddess, the little tiny one there, look. So before the migrants took the boat to Taiwan, they would have had these little deities with them, and before they set sail for Taiwan, they would have prayed to these little deities, mainly Matsu, to keep them safe. And they firmly believed that if they brought these, they would make it through the sailing journey. So that's why they carried these little deities. Here's some more modern looking ones, but they're probably still built centuries ago, made centuries ago. I mean, look at them. Aren't they fantastic? Most of them are Matsu. It says Matsu is a Chinese goddess of the sea who originated in the southeast China coast of China. She is the sea goddess. This is Guangong. I believe Guangong is the god of war, and it says we're from ancestral temples in Nanjing and Pinghe in Changzhou, Fujian province. And these fellas are Guangzi Zunwang, and he's from Quanzhou in Fujian province as well. There's a big ceramics area here showing plates and people's houses and that. So this is showing someone's kitchen, this. So all this is someone's kitchen, all the tools. These are moulds. Down here they've got big pots, look. See all the little pots in that. Number 23 is a big pot. It says it's a hot pot bowl. This is the kind of thing I expected to see. Pots and that. Someone's cabinet with the plates and that in. Plates and bowls, look at that cabinet. I just spied something most people won't realise. Look at the detail on the back of these. Absolutely fantastic. So this period now, it says that Taiwan imported other techniques from Japan to use chemicals and stuff to design the ceramics. So that's why they ended up looking like this. Look, 1960s table lamp and a raccoon liquor bottle. Look, mint them. Like, look at this elephant. Isn't that mint? It says it's a 1960s clay elephant. I don't know what it's for, just decoration I suppose, house decoration. This museum is definitely like a TARDIS, like. Look at it all. This is just the permanent exhibition as well, look. There's the bricks and architecture, you see these. They have these on the old style houses. All the Chinese old style buildings, they have all these kind of things built in. Up here it shows you, look. So that's like an old building and it would have that window built in. I never realised that was made of ceramics. Like this, look. I honestly never realised these were made from ceramics in the old buildings. Wow, look at these. Mint. More deities. This fella here says it's heaven's official blessing, but this fella, how they made it, looks absolutely fantastic. These are all from the Japanese colonial period. This is from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Some performer maybe. More displays of ceramics for houses. This is a bamboo window column, that. These are tiles. Some fancy looking tiles, them. Now I'm entering gallery 202 and this is a history of Yingge Ceramics. So all this section should be local ceramics. 1970s vase if you're American, vase if you're from the Toon. It says it's a brown glazed burner with double lion ears from 1895. Look at its little face. Can you see that? Or is the reflection too much? That is a funny little face, that. When you first come into the section with the history of Yingge Ceramics, there's this big display on the side here showing you the conditions and the factories and stuff and how people made it, and then it's got a few displays of different things, teapots, bowls, vases. I like this, really colourful stuff. That's a lamp, that. Chopstick basket and a lamp. It's a tea set from the Japanese colonial period, look. Little cups and a little teapot from 1895 till 1945. I didn't realise they had like a fake kiln where they hide the pottery in to put the heat to make the bowls or whatever you want. So I'm going to show you inside this kiln. Look at that. I'm in the kiln and then I'm out the kiln. There's the way out there, look. But that is pretty cool. It's only small, but it is interesting to see. So I'm going to go back out and follow the route that I was going. Instead of going out that exit, I'm just going to follow the route. I'm in section 203 now, and this is the prehistoric or the Aboriginal era of pottery. So I'm going to have a quick look around this now. It looks really interesting. The first thing you see when you come in is these, and I was looking thinking, God, weren't they mega in the prehistoric times? How did they make it that good? Then I looked at the sign and this is all recent stuff. But look at that, man, that is fantastic, that. Don't care if it's done recently. Someone's made some Aborigine legs, look, just the legs. Aye, just the legs, but it's mint, that. These are all different Aboriginal pottery. Look at that, man. That is mega, that. Says they've got male pots and female pots, apparently. You might think I always find everything really cool, but I love creative stuff. So pottery and ceramics, the artwork that goes into it is really good. The creativity is mint. This section that I've just been showing you is the Taiwan and the Rukai people, and it says that they believed the souls of their ancestors live in the pot, so they worship the pottery. It was also taken as a bride price, often used in noble class weddings. And this section here is the Tao and the Yami people. It says the Tao and the Yami people mostly used pottery for food and cooking. So if you see, their pots all look like kitchenware. So this is the Amis people. These are all Taiwan's tribes, and these were also mostly used for kitchenware, but they also had deities, these, although there's no deities on display here. This is all kitchenware, displaying how they would use it, look, in a little stove like that with the fire and that. On the third floor they have special exhibition, so this is all modern stuff, but it's like a special exhibition, so we'll have a look. This is all ceramics as well, apparently. Oh, look at that. That is amazing, that. This is a special exhibition. They're all made by different people. Apparently this is a finalist, so it must have been a competition. Looks like loads of random boobies stuck on a vase, that. That one's got loads of heads on. Look at all the heads, or heads I should say. This head thing here, it's also a finalist. It's called My Precious. Isn't that fantastic? Look at it. Whoever made that's got some imagination, like. It's interesting to see what people make. Like, what is that even meant to be? This one looks pretty interesting. Look at that. That is pretty interesting, that, like. Good paint job on it as well. Not just the ceramics, it's a good paint job. Right, that's it for the special exhibitions. Let's go and have a look and see what's downstairs. This is fantastic what I'm looking at. I just walked into another special exhibition bit. I know I said I was leaving, but have a quick look at this. How good does that look? It's like a ceramic portrait, it's mint that. Says it's a finalist as well. I just saw this is the competition that it is, look. Taiwan Ceramics by Nanlil or whatever. I don't know how to say that word. That's the competition anyway. The museum is closing soon, in an hour. So I'm going to show you quickly a little bit of the first floor. The first floor has exhibitions by different people. This one is by a guy called David Morris, apparently. He's an American potter navigating a new life in Taiwan, according to the sign. And this exhibition is called A Collision of Curves. It's all about curves, so I'll give you a quick look. Let's have a quick look. Hi. So to me, they all look a little bit similar. As we walk around, they all actually look a little bit similar, but the colours he's used are quite nice. But I don't see why any of them are that different. Like, what I think he's trying to do is show you how colour reflects on a curve. That is my opinion. That's how I'm seeing this. So there's a few exhibitions by different people, and these are on the main floor, but I actually preferred the history and that. The second floor, the permanent exhibitions were great. I'm gonna go over here and see what this bit is. Look at it. It's like another kiln, isn't it? I think it's a snake kiln. The middle section of the snake kiln was constructed according to traditional kiln structure. It's a snake kiln, apparently. You can go and see one of these somewhere, a real one, in the middle of Taiwan. Let's go through the snake kiln, eh? Look at that. Inside the snake kiln, look. Right, so this section is pottery and techniques. I'm going to look at this section. I'm going to quickly go into the garden before it shuts, showing you all the wood and that you need. This is the wood for firing the ceramics. So all this section here is all the different techniques of how they make pottery and ceramics. To be honest, I'm not that interested with how it's made. I prefer to see the final product, to be honest with you. Oh, it's got some examples here, look. It's showing you the different techniques to make the pottery. So for example, this one is called beating. That's resisting. Sounds fairly abusive. So these are all the different techniques. Pretty cool. Horse there. Brushing. Brushing looks nice. Well, I think if I was going to take any of these techniques that I like, I would say I like brushing. The brushing and feathering looks good. Look at that. I like feather and unglaze, overglaze too. Look, you can't really see for the light, but that is nice. That they have models of all the different killings. Look, there's a dome kiln, a wood kiln, square kiln. There's the snake kiln there. Look, apparently there's one of these left in Taiwan. I really would like to go and see it. Climbing kiln, and the last one is a Hoffman kiln. This kind's probably in England, I'm just guessing, like, but the chimney looks very British. So there are all the different kilns. Just give you one more last look. Nice models of the kilns, them. I'm in the ceramics park now, and I think I should have come here a little bit earlier because it doesn't seem like there's any lights here, but we'll give it a blast, have a walk around. Maybe someone will come and kick us out soon, but hopefully we can just show you some stuff. Hopefully there is some light, but it doesn't look like there is. Anyway, I'm in the park now. Look, big open space, so there's like ceramics around. This is like a ceramic seat. Look, definitely should have come here when it was lighter. In the museum at the end, look, there's a frog there, but you can barely see it because it's getting dark. You would think they would put a few lights out here, like, weird that they haven't. Little sculptures in the park. Look, it's getting too dark though. Maybe I can try and shine my torch on from the phone. Let's try that. That's better. Look, put the light on from my phone. Right, I'm just going to end this video here. Unfortunately, I thought they would have lights outside in the park, but there's none at all. I should have realised that earlier, but I didn't. I can't really show you much of the park. It's just a waste of time. You can't see anything. So I'm going to end this video here. Turns out that if you live in New Taipei City, the Ceramics Museum is very free. It's free to get in. You just have to show your ID to show that you do live in New Taipei City, and you can get in for free. If you can't get in for free, it's only $80 to get in, and I think I've spent a good few hours here. That's because I'm recording as well. Like, I think if you're into ceramics and creative stuff, you can spend a while here, but if you're not into ceramics and creative stuff, it's still worth having a look around because it's good with the history and that. And this whole area is about ceramics and pottery, so it's worth having a look. And apart from that, I've really enjoyed it. So thanks for watching. That was a bit of a long-winded conclusion to say that I enjoyed it, but yes, I enjoyed it and it was free. So I'll see you next time. Click like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Goodbye.